So what's up guys, Mrwhosetheboss here, and welcome to 5 smartphone hacks, where I basically show you 5 incredible things you can do with your Android smartphone. With that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So the first hack is how to get rounded corners. So for this we're using an application called Corner Fly. And yes, it's a subtle change, you're not losing any screen real estate or any information, but it makes a striking difference when looking at the screen as a whole. There's lots of settings to play around with. You can adjust the intensity of the corner as such, and you can also decide which corners you want curved, so you might just prefer the top two. Interestingly enough, it overlays across any app, even in full screen mode, so works with newer versions of Android. Pretty cool effect. So number 2 comes in the form of a capacitive stylus, not an item you really see floating around too much. So you might be asking, why on earth would you want to go back to styluses? This is what we used to use on older smartphones. There's a reason we moved to fingers. And yes, while that is true, some people just prefer the input of a stylus, and this one is particularly accurate. It has quite a fine tip, which can be used for both resistive and capacitive touchscreens, and is a pretty high quality object all in all. Feels like it costs a little bit more than the £2 you paid for it. And once you get used to it, you can pick up the speed, doing things just as fast as you could with your fingers. Now number 3 is very interesting. This is the ability to magnetically charge your smartphone. So there's a special type of cable, a link will be in the description, and essentially it comes in 2 parts. There's the insertion part, which fits either your micro USB slot or your USB Type-C slot. So you plug that in and you can keep that permanently in your smartphone, and it should work with most cases. The other part of the cable automatically attracts to it, and the benefits shouldn't be underestimated. It's reversible, it's convenient, it's fast, but on top of that you're less likely to break the smartphone by tugging the cable. So then we've got an application called Prank Dial, and yes, it's a bit of a joke, but it's quite a good one. So whilst in the free version you do only get a limited number of free calls per day, what you do is you type in a number of someone you want to prank, scroll through a giant list of potential pranks, and watch the magic happen. And it's convincing. I mean, take a listen to this.
How did you even get my password? You a hacker?
On top of that, it waits for people to respond before responding itself, so it's really convincing and you can save their reaction. So the last hack is something which allows you to vastly expand the feature set of a phone running Android Nougat. With the new quick settings menu, this essentially gives you about 50 different more settings to play around with, which you wouldn't have had before. Things which would have previously had to have been in widgets like weathers, like calculators, as well as more advanced features like being able to open specific applications. So guys, that was 5 smartphone hacks. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to smash that subscribe button, it would really mean a lot to me. With that being said, I'm Mrwhosetheboss, and I'm signing out.